What is going on, chat, man? We are back, and today we are reacting to Charles Barkley proves why Jordan is the GOAT. This is highly anticipated and highly recommended, man. So with that being said, let's get straight into the video, man. If you guys are new to my channel and enjoy this type of content, or just enjoy classic / old NBA content or sports content in general, man, hit that subscribe button, man, and join the crew. But hey, with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Yes, sir.
Trade to Phoenix, I had no more. I don't have any help. I got Dan Marley, Kevin Johnson. I said, we're going to the finals. So once I got to the finals, I was like, I got Michael Jordan, mano a mano. What is what I wanted. I'm telling myself, well, I'm the best player. We lose game one.
Charles Barkley's telling himself he's the best player in the finals over Jordan? He tripping, nigga.
Before game two, I'm talking to my daughter.
He tripping.
She said, Dad, you said y'all were going to win the championship. I said, we're going to win the championship. And I get back home that night and she's crying. She says, Dad, I don't know if y'all going to win.
Oh, his daughter's crying? Saying he won't win?
Short to the fadeaway. Michael Jordan with another big shot. Following the series of fakes, Michael Jordan makes it 40 points.
I think this guy might be better than me. And I never said that about another basketball player in my life, ever. But I remember being so depressed that night, I said, I don't know if I can beat this guy.
When looking back at previous final series in league history, if it's not a sweep, not a blowout, we tend to underrate how hard it was to win that series and, of course, win the championship. And the vast majority of times, when a team repeats or three-peats, the difficulty of that is never fully understood 30 or 40 years later. Case in point with Michael Jordan's Chicago Bulls.
Okay.
I was looking at their first three-peat, playing the Phoenix Suns, that Phoenix team, they were legit, and the quote-unquote team of destiny. The Bulls 93, they were run down, tired, they were on fumes. The Suns had home court advantage, the MVP, and the best record in the entire league. At that point, Chicago going for a three-peat, that hadn't been done since the Bill Russell Celtics days. Even post-Jordan's Bulls, it's only been done once for the Shaq and Kobe Lakers. Now, when it comes to the Bulls-Suns finals, 30 years later, look at this series. The Bulls have Jordan, Pippen, the whole squad.
That's crazy. That was 30 years ago, chat. Let me know down below who was watching this finals. I'm genuinely curious, man.
They're a dynasty. Barkley, he's ringless. Nowadays, we know that. Back in the moment, who knows what could have happened. And even look at the end result. The Bulls' total points, 640. The Suns, also 640. The margin of victory this series was 0 points. In all of NBA playoff history, finals history, is the closest series all time.
Okay.
And looking at Jordan specifically, the engine of the Bulls team, the reason they won this series, how great he was in games 2 through 5 is actually somehow underrated. I was looking at Jordan these
45? Bro, I understand why Charles Barkley was depressed that night, my boy. 45 is crazy.
games. 45.5 points, 9.0 boards, 6.5 dimes on 51% shooting. Jordan games 2 through 5 scored 42, 44, 55, and then 41.
Woo! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Now, when it comes to the entire 6-game series, not just games 2 through 5, the biggest moments, most iconic moments, is game 4 where Jordan scored 55, and then game 6 where John Paxson hit the shot to clinch the three-peat.
Yes, sir.
For this Suns vs. Bulls series, those two moments are the pinpoint moments everyone always looks at. But if you look past game 6 and game 4, the first turning point moment, the first kind of wow moment, actually came in game 2 in Phoenix. As the Bulls at this point, already at 1-0 in the series, had stolen game 1 from the
Oof. Did Phoenix win at home? If Phoenix lost at home, that's going to be insane, bro.
Suns' home floor. So heading to game 2, the Bulls, they don't have to win, but if they do, it's an added bonus. The majority of times when a team drops game 1 at home, they come back game 2, tie it up 1-1, we have a series. This game 2, the exact opposite. The Bulls this game, they were hungry and motivated to end the series right there. And Jordan this game came out on fire. Of course, scoring 42.
Okay.
Some teams might come out here this evening with a sense of satisfaction that they won the first game on the road, at least have a split, and then go back home for 3 straight. Not the case with the Chicago Bulls. Coming out of practice yesterday, the emphasis was to be aggressive, win this game tonight, go back home, end it. They don't want to leave Chicago anymore. And it comes directly from their leader, Michael Jordan, who I spoke with earlier, and the decision will be in Michael's hands. Come out as a scorer or come out as a passer and get his teammates involved.
The Bulls are a nearly incredible 6-1 on the road in the last 3 NBA Finals. To put it bluntly, if Chicago wins tonight, it's very hard to conceive of Phoenix winning 2 of 3 in Chicago to bring the series back here.
Okay.
Prior to this Bulls vs. Suns matchup, 45 plus years of history, the home team in games 1 and 2 hadn't dropped both those games ever. This series was the first time ever. And how big of a deal that is? When a team goes down 0-2, it's virtually over. And when you're playing Jordan, at that point, it's wraps.
The Suns have lived on the edge throughout the postseason, already having faced 4 games in which defeat would have meant elimination. That is not technically true tonight, but it is practically true. One other note, we mentioned that no team has lost the first 2 games of the finals at home and come back to win the title. The fact is, no team has ever lost the first 2 games of the finals at home, period.
That is, bro, imagine you're Charles Barkley, #1 seed, MVP, and you lost twice at home. Like, bro, that's insane, bro. I'm gonna be honest, that's insane. Okay.
Regardless of the outcome.
Now, that right there for Game 2 is the added context, added details for the storyline of this game. But look at the actual film, it's somehow even better. As looking at both Jordan and Barkley this game, they both showed up in a big time way.
Okay.
And for Jordan specifically, playing against this Suns team, while they were a great team, defensively, they weren't built to stop Michael Jordan. And looking at their lineup,
Defensively, they weren't built to stop Michael Jordan. It's crazy.
really had no center, no rim protector. In a lot of ways, this Suns team was a small ball lineup very similar to teams in the 2020s. And someone like Bill Cartwright, the Suns playing small ball was unplayable this series. And on the Suns side, you know, guarding Jordan, double team, zones, the typical stuff to stop Jordan. But over and over again, he shredded them in multiple ways.
Dumped by Pippen, leading to the fast break. Jordan.
Hey!
He just did there. Jordan.
Everything he's doing is butter, bro.
For being honest, he held up his hands so the officials went along with the call.
Game is tied at 31. Jordan for 3. Yes, 3 of the losses after the All-Star break. Jordan on the recovery.
Timeout. Ahmad overheard Phil Jackson telling the Bulls they like the tempo, they feel they're in control.
Jordan, the first half of Game 2, was absolutely on fire. 19 points at half, on pace for a smooth 40 points. But looking past Jordan, Charles Barkley was even better. Barkley at half, 25 points on 71% shooting. In all of NBA Finals history for first half scoring, only 2 players ever in league history have
Bro,
scored.
Barkley was hooping like that? Bro, I honestly knew Barkley was nice, but bro, I started to realize that he's way more better than it actually seems on the footage. Because I always see him genuinely get dunked on him, or, you know, Alonzo Mourning, or Dikembe Mutombo. But bro, he's 6'4", really trying to block people too.
25 plus points on above 70%
Like,
shooting.
he's that guy.
That, of course, being Kyrie in 2017, as was LeBron James in the exact same series. So for someone like Charles in his second finals game ever, this performance in the first half was simply insane. As versus peak Jordan, he was going bar for bar, even outdoing him at certain points in the first half.
Most impressive.
Now, despite Barkley in the first half going berserk, the Bulls at halftime up by 6 points, a wire lead the entire half.
Okay.
Now, to give the Suns tons of credit, they weren't discouraged, they weren't turned off by that first half, being down by 6 despite playing well. And for the third quarter, over and over again chipping the lead, down to 5 points, 3 points, and eventually 1 point. The Suns the entire third quarter were building momentum, building energy, getting the crowd involved in the game. And the one thing you have to note, they can never take the lead in the third quarter because Michael Jordan every single time had momentum basket after momentum basket, up by 1 point, he pushed it to 3. up by 3 points, he'd push it to 5. Michael Jordan in the third quarter only had 9 points, but those buckets were timely buckets, momentum-changing buckets. Now, fast forward in the fourth quarter, early in the fourth quarter, the 7-minute mark, the Bulls up by 1 point. At this point, Michael Jordan checks back into the game. It's winning time.
Bro, he's really shooting good, bro. For him getting double team, triple team, quadruple team, then guarded by everyone on the court, and you know they're trying to solve problem. Like, he's the problem, and he has this much. Like, look, he's shooting efficiently, bro.
Michael Jordan time. In the final 7 minutes, nothing short of brilliance. Michael Jordan, 12 points, 5 of 8 shooting, 0 turnovers. His Bulls teammates, only 3 points.
Michael Jordan has returned. Jordan and Armstrong gets to it.
You see gang rebounding by Chicago. Everybody tries to help out.
The matchup is Pippen. Jordan to the fadeaway. Michael Jordan with another big shot.
Okay.
Following the series of fakes,
Hey.
Jordan makes it 40 points. 9 8/10 seconds to go.
Light
Will
work.
be on hand
Light
starting
work.
7 p.m. Eastern Time. The Suns must.
Michael Jordan right there in the fourth quarter, over and over and over again, big time dagger shots to keep Chicago out in front. And of course in the final seconds, 2 clutch free throws to put the game on ice. Jordan in the fourth quarter carried Chicago to a Game 2 victory. As like I said earlier, his Bulls teammates combined only had 3 points. Jordan himself...
Bro, no one is scoring in the last couple of minutes other than Jordan. Bro, I understand why he calling him the GOAT, bro. Hey, he straight up torched him all by himself.
had 12. Scotty, 0 for 3, 1 turnover. Horace Grant, 0 for 1, and Scott Williams, 0 for at the line.
Okay.
Jordan's Bulls team, top to bottom, had very good players, role players, starters, and of course Pippen, who was an all-star.
Okay.
But here's the one thing everyone forgets. In the fourth quarter, money time, winning time, the guy took over time and time again was Michael Jordan, almost by himself. Was he always going solo? Of course not. The vast majority of times, the burden to win the game was on Michael Jordan's shoulders.
Okay.
Now, comparing Mike versus Charles this game, these two guys, an epic battle, both scoring 42 points. And looking at Charles, debatably the best game of his career given the context and it being the NBA Finals.
We lost game 1 because we were so nervous. But in game 2, I played as well as I could play, and Michael just outplayed me. That was probably...
I played as well as I could play, and Michael Jordan just outplayed me. Bro. Hey, I'm telling you, Jordan is a problem, chat. And you guys helped me realize that, bro.
The first
Y'all
time
helped me
in my
realize that.
life that I felt like there was a better basketball player in the world than me, to be honest with you.
And once again, to hammer this point home, in finals history at this point, no team ever had gone on 0-2 with home court advantage. As looking at the Suns, we're only a dominant team overall, but at home, we're especially great. On the season, 35-6, and with Charles in lineup, a very impressive 35-4.
Okay.
Long story short, this Suns team, they were legit and a worthy NBA champion. The only problem is, who they ran into was Michael Jeffrey Jordan in the middle of his absolute apex, games 2 through 5. So that right there is the end of the video. As always, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.
You guys, just like defending champions, when the pressure was on you, you still were able to maintain your poise and still execute.
Well, our experience once again paid off for us down the stretch. I mean, you're talking about a team who's been in this situation before, and they made a great push at us down the stretch, and we just went through our basic offense and executed down the stretch.
Now, consciously, did you come in to take over the game just in the last part of the fourth quarter? When the score was tied 91 apiece, you come in, you guys shut the door on them.
Well, you know, I've been in this position before, and my team puts a lot of confidence in me. I got that extra rest in the fourth quarter so that I could come out and make an effort on the offensive end, and I think it was a good team effort from everybody, rebounding-wise and defensively.
All right, congratulations to you. Good luck to you in the next game. Thanks.
All right.
Okay. Chat, let me know down below what you guys think about this video. Charles Barkley went absolutely insane, bro. And he was really good, bro. He won MVP. He went to the finals, #1 seed, and still got destroyed by Jordan, bro. Hey, let me know down below what y'all think. And, you know, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time. Yes, sir.